Yo, I just finished watching ESPN, and Magic Johnson came on and delivered one of the most incredible tactical breakdowns I've ever seen about the Lakers' game against the Nuggets. And I have to tell you everything he said, because this man sees basketball on a completely different level than anyone else. Magic was breaking down plays, talking about LeBron's leadership, explaining why Luca is so special. And honestly, it felt like I was getting a masterclass in basketball IQ just sitting there watching. Let me walk you through the whole thing, because if you're a Lakers fan, you need to hear this analysis. So the segment started with Magic talking about the context of this game. He reminded everyone that the Lakers were going into Denver without Nikola Jokic on the floor for the Nuggets. But that doesn't mean anything, because Denver has been cooking without him lately. They've been playing great basketball. And Magic said the Lakers knew this wasn't going to be easy. Denver shot the hell out of the three in the first half. Spencer Dinwiddie was knocking them down, and Jamal Murray had himself an absolutely ridiculous first half. Hey, what's up everyone? Real quick before we get into everything, that like button is literally what determines if this reaches hundreds or thousands of fans. Takes 1 second, but makes a huge impact on the channel's growth. Just smash that like button right now. It's the easiest thing you can do, but honestly, the biggest way to support this content. Every single like pushes this further, so hit it now. Magic got really animated when he started talking about Jamal Murray's first half performance. He said there was this one shot that got him out of his seat. This pull-up three that Murray hit was just pure confidence, pure skill. Magic said that was Murray's all-star moment right there. That shot sealed the deal for his all-star case, in Magic's opinion. 26 points in the first half for Jamal Murray. When he lets it fly like that, he's absolutely potent. There's no stopping him. But then, Magic said something that really caught my attention. He said this game was far from over, and he started breaking down what happened in the third quarter that completely changed the trajectory of the game. He talked about how Luca Doncic just took over. Magic was emphatic about this. He said Luca was the best player on the floor last night, getting it done on both ends. Not just offense, both ends. And that's significant, coming from Magic, because we all know the narrative around Luca's defense. Magic showed this one play where Luca goes from defense to offense, and he compared it to Wembanyama. He said, that's some Wemby-type vibe right there. That transition from stopping his man to immediately attacking on the other end. Magic was impressed. He pointed out that even though Jamal Murray had 26 in the first half, Luca was playing good contested defense. He was making Murray work for everything. And the second half was a completely different story for Denver because of it. Then Magic got into the numbers, and this is where his analysis really started to shine. He talked about how LeBron hit that pull-up three in transition, and suddenly the Lakers outscored Denver 29-17 in the third quarter. 9 points apiece from Doncic and James in that quarter. Magic said this was balanced offense at its finest. The Lakers weren't relying on one guy. They were moving the ball. They were finding the open man. They were playing the right way. Magic spent a lot of time talking about the chemistry between Luca and the rest of the team. He highlighted how Luca found Jackson Hayes multiple times for dunks. He said those dunks that we got to know in Dallas have finally arrived in Los Angeles, and it just felt like a smooth offensive night for all parties involved. Luca finished with 38 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists, a triple-double. And Magic pointed out that Luca dished out 10 assists, which means he was making his teammates better, not just scoring himself. There was this one play Magic broke down that he called the assist of the night. Rui Hachimura sets a screen. Luca gets double-teamed, but instead of forcing something, he slips out to Rui, who then finds LeBron for the finish. Magic was on his feet, talking about this play. He said he was watching this on his couch, and he got up because the man is 41 years old, and he's still finishing plays like that. Magic called it the dagger. That sequence broke Denver's back. But here's where Magic's analysis got really tactical. And this is the stuff that separates him from other analysts. He started talking about what LeBron was doing defensively. and how it set the tone for the entire team. Magic showed multiple clips of LeBron switching down onto Jamal Murray. He said LeBron was showing his team that they need to be serious about defense. The Lakers are ranked 25th or 26th defensively in the league. That's not good enough, and LeBron took it upon himself to demonstrate what playoff-level defense looks like. Magic pointed out this one possession where LeBron is guarding Aaron Gordon. The ball swings around, and LeBron stays locked in. He contests. He doesn't foul. He forces a tough shot, and then they go the other way and score. Magic said, "That's how locked in you need to be. Defense creates offense. And when your best player is showing that kind of effort on both ends, it's contagious. The whole team feeds off that energy." Then Magic addressed the elephant in the room, which is the narrative around Luca's defense. He said something that I think a lot of people need to hear. He said we have to stop telling Luca to wear penny loafers when we know he loves to wear Stacey Adams. And what he meant by that is we need to stop asking Luca to be something he's not. We need to stop demanding that he become this elite defensive player when we should be admiring that he's one of the greatest scorers this game has ever seen. Magic dropped a stat that blew my mind. Career points per game. Luca is third all-time behind only Wilt Chamberlain and Michael Jordan. Third, behind Wilt and MJ. That tells you everything you need to know about how special this guy is offensively. Magic said Luca is a damn offensive juggernaut when it comes to doing what he does on that end of the floor. But then Magic made an important point. He said, yes, Luca does score, and sometimes his offense can be his defense. Because when you're putting up points like that, you're forcing the other team to match you. But last night, what helped the Lakers win the game was Luca's defense. Even though Jamal Murray had 26 at half, Luca was contesting shots. He was active with his hand. He was in passing lane, and the second half is what changed the dynamic for the Lakers all around. Magic emphasized this stat. Jamal Murray had 26 points in the first half. He had 2 points in the second half. 2 points. That's an incredible turnaround. And Magic said it started with Luca's intensity. Obviously, he was scoring, but defensively, he was getting deflection. The Lakers were trapping Murray. They were throwing different looks at him. They were making him uncomfortable. And a big reason for that was Luca's willingness to compete on that end. Magic talked about character and toughness next. He said the Lakers showed real character last night. There was a moment in the last 40 seconds of the first half where Magic thought the game was over. Peyton Watson hits a 3. Aaron Gordon gets a reverse dunk. Then Jamal Murray throws up a full-court heave, and it goes in. Magic said he looked at that and thought this game is done. Denver has all the momentum. Lakers are going to fold. But they didn't fold. They came out in the second half and completely flipped the script. Magic said that's what championship teams do. They don't let moments like that break them. They respond, they adjust, they compete harder. And that's exactly what the Lakers did in that second half. He was very impressed with their mental toughness. Magic then shifted to talking about why Luca was so locked in last night, and this is where he gave LeBron a lot of credit. He said, "Do you know why Luca was so engaged? It's because LeBron James was moving his feet when he was switching on to different matchups. You could see LeBron was a man possessed. He was communicating, he was directing traffic, he was holding guys accountable. And when Luca sees a 41-year-old doing that, it inspires him to match that energy." There was this one play Magic highlighted where LeBron sets the tone defensively. He showed the clip and talked about how LeBron's positioning and effort on that possession gave the whole team energy on the other end. Magic said that's what leadership looks like. It's not just about scoring points. It's about showing your teammates how to compete, how to sacrifice, how to do the little things that win games. Magic also addressed the significance of this win specifically. He said, no matter who is on the floor or not, Jokic being out is obviously a huge deal for Denver. But the Los Angeles Lakers have struggled against Denver historically. To go into the Mile High City and get a win is big for this LA team. It builds confidence. It proves they can compete in hostile environments against good teams. That matters as they head into a tough road trip. The triple-double Luca recorded was his 52nd career 30-point triple-double. Magic pointed out that this moves Luca past Jokic for second most in NBA history in that category. He's now just behind Oscar Robertson. Magic said, "Think about that for a second. Luca is only 25 years old, and he's already second all-time in 30-point triple-doubles. The company he's keeping is legendary. Oscar Robertson, Jokic, and now Luca is in that conversation." Magic wrapped up his Lakers analysis by talking about the road trip ahead. He said this was a great start. Back-to-back wins against the Raptors and the Nuggets. But now, the real tests begin. They have a tough schedule coming up, and they need to maintain this level of effort and intensity if they want to climb the standings and position themselves for the playoffs. One thing Magic emphasized throughout his entire breakdown was balance. He kept coming back to that word. The Lakers' offense was balanced last night. Multiple guys contributed. LeBron and Luca were both great, but so were the role players. Hayes had his moments. Rui played well. The bench contributed. That's how you win games in the NBA. You can't rely on one or two guys to do everything every night. Magic also touched on the defensive improvements and what it means going forward. He said, "The Lakers have the talent to be a good defensive team. They have length, they have athleticism, they have experienced players who know how to compete, but they haven't put it together consistently this season. Last night was a glimpse of what they're capable of when everyone is locked in on that end. The question is, can they replicate it night after night?" The final thing Magic said that really stuck with me was about Luca's evolution as a player. He said, "We're watching something special unfold in Los Angeles. Luca is already an all-time great offensive player. But if he can continue to develop on the defensive end and bring that kind of effort consistently, this Lakers team has a real chance to make some noise in the playoffs." The combination of LeBron's leadership and Luca's talent is something we haven't seen before, and Magic seemed genuinely excited about the possibility. So that's everything Magic Johnson said on ESPN about the Lakers' win over the Nuggets. His tactical breakdown was incredible. The way he analyzed the defensive adjustments, the offensive balance, the leadership from LeBron, and the evolution of Luca's game was just masterful. This is why Magic is one of the greatest basketball minds ever. He sees things that the rest of us miss. What do you think about Magic's analysis? Do you agree that Luca is becoming a more complete player? Can the Lakers maintain this level of play throughout the road trip? Let me know in the comments, because I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a like if you enjoyed this breakdown and want me to keep bringing you this kind of content. Until next time, take care of yourself.